So there are certain skills, when you improve them, they will improve everything else in your life. The first such thing is communication, the way you present yourself. So there is a lot of research and there is also common sense proving that speaking in a certain way can change the way people treat you. And just to make you realize how powerful this is the first video I made on this channel. This is focus on pretty much every single area of communication, stuttering, speaking too fast, confidence, articulation, pronunciation, pretty much every single thing which I mentioned. So let's say if you have 1 hour every single day to improve communication, then instead of doing something like meditation or reading or writing, which will give you results but like much at a much slower rate, do one of the two things which I'm about to say, and you'll see progress much faster than you normally would. Right now, you probably see me as some confident, intelligent sort of guy, hopefully. But if you first saw this video and then came to this video, the way you see me, your perception of me would have changed completely. I was speaking like this and I wasn't even realizing it. I was nervous on the camera, but even off camera, I was speaking in a very similar way. It was not this bad, of course, but it was still pretty bad. If I never made YouTube videos, then I would have never known that I'm speaking like this and I would have never improved. And you might be in a similar position. You speak in a certain way right now and you don't realize it. Social media fucks your perception a lot because all the people on Instagram, on YouTube, they speak in such a fluent, very articulate sort of way. They never stutter. The way they speak is so captivating, but that is because they have trained themselves to speak like this. In real life, things are much different. Most people are not very good at speaking, but it is probably the most important thing in your life. Take Andrew Tate for example. There are people who are more intelligent than him. There are people who are more hardworking than him. But he has a lot of fame and success because the way he speaks, it is much different compared to those people. Now, how to improve your communication? The good thing is improving your communication skills. It is pretty fun. It is pretty easy. It is almost like a game at certain point. There are two things you can do. The first one is having as many uncomfortable conversations as possible. It can be arguing with some authority figure, someone you are afraid of. It can be talking to that extroverted social guy or a girl who you psychologically idolize. Just have as many uncomfortable conversations as you possibly can. And the next thing is educating yourself. So when it comes to speaking, there are a lot of factors. Things like your pitch, your accent, your silence. See the power of this? And this is a YouTuber I occasionally follow for learning these things. Now, before moving forward, I also do coaching calls on how to grow your personality, how to become a better, healthier human being. So if you want to know more about that, check the description. The next thing you need to improve is your decision making. So a normal person makes more than 35,000 decisions in a single day. Does that sound a lot? It shouldn't. Take scrolling on YouTube for example. Just scroll for a few minutes and you see hundreds of videos. Your brain is constantly making decisions. Should you click on this video? Should you read the title? Should you open a new tab? Or should you do something else entirely? Even something as simple as talking, having a simple conversation, that has a lot of decision making. What should be your response? What words to use? Should you smile? What should be your expression? Your brain is constantly making decisions. And why is decision making important? Imagine you take the brain of a successful person like Elon Musk and transfer it to some average normal person. All the other factors, his looks, his financial status, his fame, they don't change. The only thing that changes is his brain, his decision making capabilities. That person is going to become successful just like Elon Musk because he is going to make the right decisions at the right time. And how to improve your decision making? There are two things. First is emotional regulation, the ability to control your emotions. Second is intelligence. Imagine you are scrolling on YouTube and you see a provocative video. A part of your brain is begging you to click on this video. A part of your brain is telling you don't do it. A normal person will click on it. A person with high emotional regulation will not click on it. A person who is intelligent will make sure that these videos are not recommended to him in the future. Now, most decisions you make are going to be quite obvious. You know what the right thing is, you know what the wrong thing is. And emotional regulation is going to help you with that. In some cases, the right decision is not going to be obvious. And in these cases, you are supposed to think, what would a hypothetically perfect version of you do? Imagine if you had unlimited confidence. You can make the most difficult decisions very easily. What decision would this hypothetically perfect version of you make? And make that decision. And one very important thing to keep in mind is that don't ever lie to yourself. If you know what the right decision is, but you're not making the right decision because you're afraid of it, or maybe the wrong decision is very tempting, don't try to lie to yourself and justify it. You have to know that it is the wrong decision and you're still making it. I used to have a friend in my college who plays this game, Genshin Impact, and that game is designed to be addictive. You're supposed to play this game every single day to get the rewards. You're supposed to play this game for hours every month. And he was fully dedicated to this game. He would not miss a single reward. All the smallest events, he would do all of that. And I used to play this game too. And just like him, I was fully dedicated to this game. I would log in every single day, play this game for hours every month. And I realized this is addiction. Over the next few months, I started feeling guilty for playing this game. Eventually, I stopped playing the game. I talk about it to this friend. I tell him that we are addicted to this game, and he is like, I'm not addicted to it. I can stop anytime I want to. But then I ask him, why don't you stop playing it? And he is like, I don't want to. He was playing this game every single day for hours every month, but no matter how much I tried to convince him that he is addicted to this game, he was not willing to admit that. And you cannot fix a problem unless you know what the problem is. You need to stop lying to yourself, know your problems, and fix them. The next thing you're supposed to improve is your physical and your mental health. You know this already, but don't skip this part because you probably don't know what I'm going to tell you. And that is investing money in your health. So people are willing to spend a lot of money on health insurance. But when it comes to buying healthy food or getting some medical checkups, they don't do it. Prevention is always better than cure. Spending more money on your health right now is going to save a lot of money in future because you're not going to get sick very easily. And your performance in everything goes up when you're healthy. When you're out of energy all the time, you cannot focus. Your performance in everything goes down. But when you're feeling very energetic, very healthy, very happy, your mental health is amazing, your physical health is amazing, your performance in everything, literally everything goes up. When you're doing some work and you're feeling very happy, you are going to focus on that work more and your performance in that thing is going to go up. And guess what? Being more happy not only makes you happy, it makes you more physically attractive. Don't believe me? Check out this video. It is about how changing your personality can make you more physically attractive without changing anything about your looks. Check the description for the link of my coaching calls. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.